1,000 ones and 1,000 from seminary boys getting money. Where you from? Just 1,000 bucks. My Philly got a she only on the weekend. She mad as at me right now because I was her best friend DM, Miss Field.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. The Toronto Raptors control the tap. Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
For three. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Fires the three, and he buries it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Fultz with the basketball. They trail by one. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
So Lowry. Fred VanVleet. Pascal Siakam. Five to shoot for Toronto. Fires the three. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Gasol. The shot almost.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Markelle Fultz. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
I'm a little bit confused. Was that a well-designed offense or just poor defense? Maybe a little bit of both.
Magic basketball. Shot from the lane won't go. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. They're down 3. For 3. OG Anunoby is going to get a chance at 3 here. Not the best career mark, 62%. And hits the first free throw. And he hits the second. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Fultz into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Oh, they call him for the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first
Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
To Gasol. Lowry. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Magic have it. Markelle Fultz to Fournier. The drive right to the basket. Marc Gasol. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Short jumper misses.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Lowry with it. He'll run the offense. That pass stolen by Orlando.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Misses the first. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Lowry to Gasol. Oh, had him going there for a second. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Fultz with the basketball. Down a point. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Gordon. Jonathan Isaac. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
And Ed, when you have 7-footers roaming the perimeter who shoot over 40% from the three-point line, why take twos?
All five can shoot it at any given time. It goes down.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Fultz into the front court. Right now, 12 all. Fournier to Vucevic. It's a big finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
The assist from number 10, Evan Fournier.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry to Van Vliet. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Orlando ball. Fultz to Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
Pascal Siakam to Van Vliet. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Trying to cash in, and he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
To Aaron Gordon, now ready to shoot at the line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Aaron Gordon at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 69% at the line. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Fred VanVleet. To Alec Burks. Deep right corner. Fred VanVleet. Gets it in the left corner. From long range. Rebound claimed by Orlando. Augustine with it up top. Lead is 2. Jonathan Isaac. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session, watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Here's a chance from long range. VanVleet denied. Have to like the defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Well, you can't do that.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
First try, no good. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Pascal Siakam. To Alec Burks. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Augustine with the basketball. Leads 5. Mo Bamba. To Vucevic. Oh, defender pulls the chair. Isaac. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
In the front court, it's Augustine. Leads 4. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Augustine with it up top. Leads a bucket. Screen coming. Isaac to Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba powers it through.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Alec Burks. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Isaac to Mobamba. Finish that.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Beyond the arc for three. Knocks it down.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. Defense making the ball handler work. Isaac to Mobamba. Rises for the slam.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
They're going to have to find answers defensively.
Cruises inside for 2.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athletic. Stopping him when he's around the rim.
A couple of cracks at the line now.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Pascal Siakam, couple of free throws on the way. His career mark right now sits at 63%. And he connects on the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Vucevic. Pascal Siakam able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Toronto with the basketball. Pascal Siakam. Shot from in close, no good. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. 3 at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it after 1 quarter of play. One of those games, every shot seems to be going down. Only 1 quarter in the books, Jay. Defensively, what needs to be tightened up?
It was great to watch, and both teams were on fire. But, Ed, let me bring you inside one of the huddles. These teams are fiery. I heard one player say, we got to draw a line. We got to fight. We got to continue to compete. Get up in somebody's face. The effort will be there in the second quarter.
To Stevenson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Jumper's good.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot. I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Powell. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Fultz there for the rebound. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good. To Powell. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Fultz with the basketball. Up 5. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Markelle Fultz. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 47% free throw shooter. Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Listen up, fellas. Tickets for the next home game are still available at the box office.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Raptors, number 13, Alec Burks.
Lets it fly from long range. Yes! Three-pointer is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
It's Orlando's ball to Gordon. Markelle Fultz, 3 for 6 now.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Powell goes to the left side to Van Vliet. Oh, he had him there for a second. 4-3. Another chance to Van Vliet. Kicks it around the perimeter. Fred Van Vliet. Five to shoot for Toronto. Fires the three. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
It's good. And one.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
To Powell. They work it down to Gasol. Powell to Alec Burks. Just not going down. Fultz into the front court. His team on top by 8. Norman Powell tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Hey,
Powell. To Gasol. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Powell. Alec Burks. To Powell. From the painted area, won't go down. To Fultz. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Off the mark at the line. Pascal Siakam to Gasol. Curling inside. Right time. Right player.
Can't teach height.
Shot from the lane won't go. Pascal Siakam to Alec Burks. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Orlando has it. Seth Curry to Mo Bamba. Taken by the Raptors. Fires the three. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Oh, they call the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Stepping in for Toronto, number 6, Lance Stevenson.
Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. For three, the Magic with the rebound. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Evan Fournier at the line for 2 shots. He struggled so far. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. From long range. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
No, I missed a short one there. Nikola Vucevic. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Gasol. To Stevenson. Has a look. Rebounded by Isaac. Seth Curry. Here comes the screen. To Seth Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
To Lowry. Pascal Siakam. To Gasol. 24-second violation. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 14, DJ Walker.
Magic own the possession. Isaac to Fournier. Fournier rising for the slam.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Outside the arena. Thank you for your cooperation.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. To Stevenson. Pascal Siakam. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Marc Gasol with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Oh, had him going there for a second. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Pascal Siakam sends it away. Toronto has the basketball. Deep two there, won't go. Stevenson. Here comes the screen. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4 to Stevenson. Gets it in the right corner. Lowry. No good. Gasol to Stevenson. Lowry to Stevenson. Deep right corner. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Aaron Gordon. Isaac to Fournier. Oh, Evan Fournier. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Free throw good. He's able to polish off the three-point play. Markelle Fultz to Fournier. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Nikola Vucevic, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 72%. First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. To Gasol. To Powell. Stevenson. That's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Gasol. Beyond the arc for 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
to Fournier. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and it's Gasol with the rebound. To Powell. Nice pass to get things going.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Fultz with the basketball. Lead is 12. To Gordon. Oh, Evan Fournier. 4 out of 10.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from long range. And a putback slam.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
Fultz into the front court. Up a dozen. Gordon to Vucevic. He throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
4-3. That no good. Off the mark. Wesley Johnson sends it away. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Wesley Johnson. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Stepping in for the Orlando Magic, number 5.
That'll do it for the first half. So far, all Magic.
Thanks, Ed. The Magic put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaky. The Raptors were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. Have a look at the leading scores for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Bench points.
The Toronto Raptors had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Isaac and his court IQ were on display as he delivered the ball, putting his teammates in a position to score the basketball. His timing was impeccable.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Magic basketball. Fournier to Aaron Gordon. Gasol with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Driving right to the basket. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Fultz with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Isaac to Gordon. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Pascal Siakam. Screen coming. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Magic have it. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Here comes the screen. To Gasol. Lowry. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Lowry. Jonathan Isaac swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Nikola Vucevic pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Orlando ball. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Markelle Fultz. He's got 2 shots coming. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Able to convert on both free throws.
There we go. Yes, sir.
Goes to the left side. That's out. Last touch by Lance Stevenson.
Double team. Here we go.
Markelle Fultz. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Jonathan Isaac rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Got it.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Fultz into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range. Fultz with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. And a chance coming up at the line.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Pascal Siakam. Ah, the monster stuff. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Fournier. Marc Gasol. Huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is
Got a piece of it.
jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Time to shuffle things up. Fournier. Taken by the Raptors. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. Fournier. False. That's off the side of the rim, short. Trying to cash in. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Raptors come away with it. And finishes strong.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Fultz into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Has a look. Just off the mark. And he hits.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Gordon to Fournier. Here comes the screen. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Now a whistle, and Orlando is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Pascal Siakam able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Fires the three. Not getting the bounce. To Aaron Gordon. Taken by the Raptors. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Orlando's ball. Fultz to Fournier. Nice pass to set things up. Flushes it home.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Stevenson to Van Vliet. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good to cement the 3-point play. The lead is back down to 1.
I'm here.
Augustine with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Fournier to Vucevic. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
And count the basket inside.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
In the front court, it's Augustine. Leads one. Shot from the lane won't go. To Van Vliet. Nothing going here on that drive. Powell to Van Vliet. Fires the three. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good. Fournier. For three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Here comes the screen. Powell.
Screen.
Shot clock winding down from long range. Textbook defense. Augustine with it up top. They lead it. Stuffs it down with authority.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
And he dunks it down for two. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Strong finish at the rim for Marc Gasol.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Orlando has it. Terrific vision. Pascal Siakam tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Pick up.
Here's a chance from long range. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Fred Van Vliet. To Powell. Five seconds to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him. Fournier. Here comes the screen. To Vucevic. Free throws coming up.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed on a pair. To Stevenson. Down low for Powell. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Count the free throw as well. Magic own the possession. Knocked loose. Mo Bamba. Add 2 points to the board.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Stevenson. Pascal Siakam. Oh, had him going there for a second. Short jumper off the mark. Pascal Siakam with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Powell to Stevenson. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Stevenson to Gasol. Oh, he had him there for a second. Beyond the arc for three. Can't force those. Stevenson misses. Augustine with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Seth Curry, great look and vision. Mo Bamba powers it through. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
Powell. Five to shoot for Toronto. Scores from the post.
The element of surprise on multiple fronts there. Well played.
In the front court, it's Augustine. His team up by one. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good. 19-footer at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter with the Magic in front. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
To Mo Bamba. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. To Stevenson. Runner's good there.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Pascal Siakam sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Gasol. It's good.
Number 33,
Mo Bamba. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Powell. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I'm pretty sure I saw that move earlier in the game. I can't believe he fell for it again.
I got ball.
Seth Curry to Mo Bamba. Slam dunk.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Defense, let's go. Screen coming up, screen coming up.
Lets it fly from long range. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
That's me.
Marc Gasol sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Curry's shot won't go. Pascal Siakam to Powell. And he knocks it down, Jay.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Nothing going here on that drive. And he finishes at the rim.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Magic basketball. Seth Curry has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. Probing the defense. Easy path to the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Gordon. Great dish to set it up. From the painted area, won't go down. Trying to cash in. Deep two there, won't go. To Alec Burks. Stevenson. To Powell. Oh, had him going there for a second. Short jumper, won't fall.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
New blood coming in for both sides. Whoops. That won't go. To Van Vliet. Now a steal as the Magic have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Markelle Fultz to Mo Bamba. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Now the Magic gonna signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
And this is where habits come into play. Players think they can turn that switch on and off at their beckoning call, but it doesn't work that way. That's why coaches talk about practicing good habits on a daily basis, because they show up in the fourth.
And a throwdown.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Fultz to Aaron Gordon. For 3. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. The rebound comes down to Toronto. Pascal Siakam to Stevenson. Pascal Siakam to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Fires the 3. Off the iron. No good. Magic have it.
I got him. Here we go. Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up. Well, let's split.
Pascal Siakam with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Pascal Siakam to Van Vliet. For 3. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
A drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
To Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the 24 to Gasol.
Hey, back door, watch that back door.
can't connect from in close. Hayden with a shot, no good. The follow won't go either. Pascal Siakam. OG Anunoby, defended by Seth Curry. From long range, Magic have it. A shot no good there by Curry.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Knocked loose. Marc Gasol swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Surveys the floor. Fred VanVleet to Stevenson. Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss. Markelle Fultz to Mo Bamba. Whoa, what a finish. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Lowry into the front court. His team on top by 13. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Toronto with the basketball. Lowry to VanVleet. Lowry. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Fultz with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
What a move. If you're on defense, you can't be caught flat-footed there.
Goes to the left side. Here comes the screen. Lowry knocks it down.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Marc Gasol pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Lowry into the front court. His guys leading by 14. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Not today.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
And stuffs it home.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
To Lowry. Fred VanVleet. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kyle Lowry still able to get it to go down after the closeout.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nothing going here on that drive. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Lowry Not that time. Orlando ball. Kyle Lowry rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Lowry with it. His guys holding the big lead. Beyond the arc for three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lowry can't connect.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Lowry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Isaac to Fultz. Marc Gasol. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Lowry. Rebounded by Orlando. Isaac. That pass taken away by Toronto. Lowry. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Coach of the Magic will use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Taken by the Raptors. And he dunks it down for two. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Sometimes when you careless, but attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors were solid in today's victory. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being so aggressive on defense, and sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors. The Magic put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game drive. Defense.
The Toronto Raptors put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup. say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here are the upcoming games for the Orlando Magic. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Nah, playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Nah, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a... Nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to... Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out.